Hello everyone! I hope you're ready for another adventure, because today Wayne reads Dinosaur Mysteries. Always remember that as we go through these amazing stories and read these outstanding adventures, all you have to do is press the CC button in your YouTube link to be able to follow along with the words. I think that North Star will be perfect to learn alongside with us. Now that North Star is here, let's jump in. Dinosaur Mysteries. A lot of puzzles in one skeleton. How do they put a dinosaur skeleton together? It's like doing the hardest kind of jigsaw puzzle. There are hundreds of jumbled up parts, and it takes a lot of skill to figure out where they all go. Most baffling of all are the bones from a dinosaur that no one has ever seen before. The first Stegosaurus bones ever discovered went together in a way that seemed alright. Head, neck, legs, backbone, and tail. But then there were more than half a dozen parts left over. Most of them were flat, leaf-shaped plates, some of them very large, some small. In addition, there were some star-shaped, there were some sharp spikes, 2 feet long. None of these seemed to fit the Stegosaurus skeleton. Where did the extras belong? Only one answer seemed possible. These bony plates and spikes must have been attached on the outside. Later discoveries showed that the plates had been arranged in 2 rows along the back, standing upright. Did they grow out from underneath the skin, or were they hinged somehow to the skin surface? These questions remain unanswered. Next, what were these plates for? Were they meant to scare off enemies? Were they just for showing off, the way Peacock shows off its fancy tail? Or were there a kind of bony radiator that helped to control body heat? Perhaps blood circulated close to the surface. Air flowing over the cool skin could cool the animal the way a radiator cools a car. A scientist actually tested this idea by putting a model of Stegosaurus in a wind tunnel. He found that plates were arranged in the best way for catching a cool breeze. Another problem. Stegosaurus was about 25 feet long and weighed almost 8,000 pounds. But its head was tiny, and inside the skull there was room for a brain only a little bigger than a ping pong ball. Its teeth were definitely those of a plant eater. Did it really have brains enough to outwit meat eaters that lived in its part of the world? The tiny brain was just a small knob at the end of Stegosaurus' spinal cord. A spinal cord is a bundle of nerves inside the hollow backbone. Messages travel along the nerves from the brain to other parts of the body. But a strange thing turned up when they studied the Stegosaurus' backbone. There was a space for a second knob towards the end of the spinal cord. Did Stegosauruses have 2 brains? One in the front and one in the back? Not really. Most scientists think that the enlarged space in the backbone may have been filled with a special kind of gland. In case of danger, the gland would produce a substance that gained Stegosaurus quick energy for running or for defending itself. Ostriches have such a gland. It hardly seems possible that Stegosaurus could outrun the nimble meat-eating dinosaurs. Its big, lumbering body was not built for speed. Its only defense equipped was its sharp spikes, 4 of them, each 2 feet long, attached to the skin at the end of its tail. Stegosaurus is a partly unsolved puzzle. Some scientists think that the bony plates were not radiators. They believe that the plates gave protection against meat eaters' teeth. We don't know that the Stegosaurus tastes like. Perhaps it wasn't the meat eater's favorite food. That may have been one of the reasons it managed to stay alive and to have descendants that survived 50 million years. The tiny Stegosaurus brain no longer seems as puzzling as it once was. Many other dinosaurs have brains that were small compared to their huge bodies. One expert says that these animals were not really stupid. Their brains were not too small. They were exactly the right size for the kind of body a dinosaur had, and also right for the life it lived. Another expert says that a brain is like a wallet. Its size doesn't matter. The important thing is what's in it. Dinosaurs certainly had enough in their heads to make them the most important animals in the whole world for 100 million years. Other members of the armored dinosaur family were spiny and plated in different ways. Some of them looked like the picture. Still, other plated animals had even more wonderful armor. Ankylosaurus, for example, probably defeated almost any meat eater no matter how hungry it was. Its long, powerful tail ended in a vicious bony club, A blow from that heavy knob could break any animal's leg or knock its teeth out. About the only way to take a bite out of Ankylosaurus would be to turn it over on its back. With those spikes along its side, that would not be easy. We are learning so much as we discover dinosaur mysteries. What did you like about today's story, North Star? I like that part too. We'll see you again, right? And we'll see you on our next adventure here with Wayne Reads. Thank you for joining us, and we can't wait to see you again. Bye-bye.